Welcome back to the channel. My name's Naroku, and what we're going to be doing today is reviewing a game that I played recently on stream called Hypercharge Unboxed, which you can see playing behind me. Hypercharge Unboxed is a co-op third-person and first-person shooter developed by Studio Digital Cybercherries, and released for Steam and Nintendo Switch on 2020, so quite a while ago, and it is also planned to be released on Xbox and PlayStation in the near future, so keep your eyes posted on Twitter. So, what does the demo have to offer? There are three modes: Adventure, Tutorial and Online. In Adventure mode, you have to fortify things called hypercores by building various defences before waves of enemies will try to attack. There are 5 waves in total, each becoming increasingly more difficult and tactical as the enemies become more varied and in increasing numbers. Enemies that I've come up against so far include green and yellow army men, which will parachute in and take shots at you. Red and blue toy robots, some will just run to what you're trying to protect, others will catapult themselves towards you with swords and great agility to damage you. Beyblades, which will aim at taking out your defences, darting around like a ball in a pinball machine. Bouncy balls, which are much harder to hit and do the same job as the Beyblades. You have UFOs, which fly around your hypercores to deal damage without having to deal with your ground defences. And Slobkins, which are little redheads that will explode on impact or if shot, dealing damage to the surrounding area. The tutorial is pretty basic. You're given an opportunity to work out the keys, you go around collecting coins, you learn about the defences before defending a couple of easy waves of enemies and finding out about hidden collectibles that can be found on each map. For online mode, you can either select Deathmatch or Team Deathmatch, both of which offer PvP fun, similar to Adventure mode but against real enemies. There are no fortifications here, it's a simple running gun. The person with the most points or kills win. What I liked about the game: I loved the aesthetics of the game. It looks absolutely beautiful and it caters to my never-ending wondering of how Small Soldiers, Toy Story, Call of Duty and Gears of War would look if they were all mashed together into a game. It's very easy to pick up and play. The load time was near non-existent. When entering PvP mode, I clicked start game and within 5 seconds I was in a game casually fighting my way to the number 1 spot. The different guns felt more impactful for different enemies. I liked using the shotgun for the Beyblades, bouncy balls and ninja toys, but preferred the assault rifle when faced with the slower moving robots, army men and Slobkins. I've never really been a sniper, so that gun was wasted on me, but it was nice to have it included for those quick scoping veterans out there. The fact that first and third person could be interchanged very quickly, even to the extent that you could change the shoulder you were looking over in third person mode, was a welcome addition, as I enjoyed shooting in first person but moving around in third person. What I think could be improved: initially I was going to talk about how I like minimaps letting me know where enemies are, where they're coming from and even what hypercores were being damaged. Then I found the radar attachment and that point was null and void. I'm just nitpicking if I'm being honest. Maybe a health bar for enemies in PvP, as I felt I was shooting them for a long time before they would actually fall over. And also I felt like the attachments didn't do much from what I could find out anyway. I attached a scope onto my assault rifle and I didn't really see any difference at all. Maybe I was using the wrong attachment on the wrong gun, I'm not quite sure. Will I be buying the full version of this game? Absolutely. Solo, this game is great fun, but with friends it will be fantastic. I find myself already looking forward to the other characters and boss battles like the T-Rex one that's been shown off in the trailer. It's a lot of fun, as I said earlier. It appeals to the younger child in me with the beautiful aesthetics that remind me of Small Soldiers mixed in with Toy Story, Gears of War and Call of Duty. But what do you guys think? Have you played the demo? Did it lead to you buying the full game? Will you be giving it a try now that you've heard my review? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. As always, please don't forget to drop a like in the video and hit the subscribe button for more gaming content, and I'll see you in the next one.